All right. Oh, you want to bring up the next comic, Elijah? Oh, okay. You're just gonna stare at me ominously, trying to throw me off my game. That fucking Texas. Look, he's gonna take a brisket shit now in the bathroom. All right, your first comedian, new to me, very funny, coming here from Dallas, Texas. Make it loud for Barrett Finn, everybody.
We're tangled up. How are we feeling? You feel woo? Oh, I love when I hear people are feeling woo. That's my favorite emotion. Thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry. Howdy. Let me introduce myself correctly. Howdy. My name is Barrett. I'm very happy to be here. I have a question, though. Has anybody ever made an observation about you that was, like, so niche, but also, like, incredibly accurate? And they said it like a compliment. Oh, but it felt like an insult. I'll give you an example. The other day I was out shopping and someone told me that I looked like a Sim character who wished to be a real person. You laugh. That makes me think it's true. Okay, good to know. Good to meet more for whatever they say, I guess. I just moved here from Texas, like literally a month ago. 2 days ago was my 1 month anniversary. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I did it. I got out. It's great to be here. But honestly, if I were to make a list of all the things that I missed about living in Texas, whoa, Dr. Seuss moment, hey-oh. If I were to make a list about all the things I missed about living in Texas, it would not be very long, quite honestly. It'd be a short list. But one of the things I do miss is the gas stations, and not just because the prices always started with 2. Okay, I miss the gas. Yeah, I miss the gas stations because I don't know what y'all got going on up here. Okay. But I take the gas pump out of the handle, right? And like the metal part of the nozzle is covered in a rubber coating. I'm sure there's a safety reason for that. Okay, but we don't have those in Texas. So I pulled my gas pump out, and all I see is an uncircumcised gas pump. And I am from the God-fearing state of Texas. You make your gas pumps in the Lord's image, damn it. God. No hate to uncircumcised people, okay? Nothing but love for my glove brothers, okay? You know, as we say in the South, I don't care what your Pillsbury Doughboy looks like as long as you know how to butter my croissant. I guess it's only fitting that you guys have weird gas stations, though, because objectively, y'all are weird drivers. Okay? It's like a weird mix of, like, being, like, super relaxed, but also, like, incredibly anxious, you know? Everybody's, like, hunting over and, like, swerving around, you know? Honestly, like, I was raised on, like, 120 mile per hour, 10-lane Mad Max Fury roads in Texas, okay? I was not prepared for driving in Portland, because driving in Portland's like driving through Candyland, you know? Like, there's rainbows everywhere, and everybody's too fucking sweet. I was at a 4-way stop for 5 minutes the other day. Like, have some audacity, people. God. I am grateful to be here because weed is legal, you know? So it's great to be in a state where, yes, thank you. Make some noise if you smoke weed. Yeah. I miss being cool for smoking weed. I really do miss that, you know, because weed isn't legal in Texas, so, you know, it's cool. It's like a statement. You're hip if you do it. But, like, here, everybody does it because it's legal. You know, who fucking cares? But I am grateful because now I don't have to find a dealer anymore. And, oh, I don't know if you guys remember, but finding a dealer when you're no longer in college is embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing, okay? It's like having to ask for help making a peanut butter and jelly. Like, like I know the ingredients, and I have the appetite. And I overheard in the break room that my coworker Steve makes his own sourdough, okay? But I can't go up to his desk and ask to buy a few slices, because what's the etiquette of buying sourdough from your coworkers, you know? When I show up to your house to pick it up, do we have to make our sandwiches together? Because I prefer to eat alone, you know? I feel like I lost some of you there. Just try to, you know, work with me. Try to remember a time when buying weed was fucking hard, okay? Try to remember waiting outside of a restaurant for the busboy to get off, okay? That was my reality a month ago, okay? Have some fucking sympathy. God. Anyway, pivot time. Woo. Okay, next time. I grew up Catholic. Did anybody else grow up Catholic? Yeah. You grew up Catholic? Are you still Catholic? Yeah, that's the response. Don't worry, it wasn't like a test. I'm not Catholic either. Okay. Like, oh, shocker, the queer comedian from Texas who escaped to Portland isn't Catholic. Whoa, oh my God. Okay, shocker. I grew up Catholic, and now I just describe myself as Catholish, quite honestly, because I don't really believe in God, but I do feel guilty every time I have fun. Living that Catholic lifestyle. But my parents are super Catholic, like my mom especially. She's always been like the most Catholic person I've ever known. Lovely woman, incredibly Catholic. And like to this day, she still gives me the same lectures about dating that I got growing up. Like I'd be 10 years old, she'd come in my room and be like, listen, men only want you for one thing, and it's nasty. And I'd be sitting there with my fingers crossed like, God, I hope so. Please don't want me for anything besides my body. Like, please, like, I'm so fucking busy. I don't have time to give you anything aside from my body, you know? God. You can have the cookie. I'm not giving you the family recipe. God. But dating was always really hard for me, quite honestly, because I think it's just because I get the ick too easily, you know? Do you guys know what the ick is? Okay. I took silence as a no. So imagine with me for a moment, if you will, your partner chasing a ping pong ball. You know, that, like, you don't need to see the person you're having sex with do that, you know? That's the ick, okay? I found out I have a new ick recently, and it happened the other day when I was at work, and I walked into the break room, and I saw my coworker washing his dishes. The dishes were not what gave me the ick. What gave me the ick is that he was scrubbing them so hard. Because there's a consequence to scrubbing your dishes too hard. And it's that your coworkers walk into the break room and see you doing this. Like, dude, do not expect any expense reports from me. I just saw you twerk. Oh, we have a different relationship now. Anyway, I'm been Barrett Finn. You guys have been lovely. Thank you so much for having me. Yeehaw.